It has happened again. Another quiet morning in America shattered by a burst of violence at a school. And this time, a young boy with 2 knives on a rampage inside the halls of his high school in Pennsylvania. 15 minutes of terror. And these pictures tell the story. Frightened students, parents reuniting with their children. Police on alert, and school buses are side by side with emergency vehicles. Tonight, we are hearing those stories from inside that school, including heroes whose fast action and courage saved lives. And ABC's Ron Claiborne now has the moment of crisis inside an American high school.
Chaos this morning in the halls of Franklin Regional High School. Just after 7 o'clock, the school of more than 1,000 students suddenly on lockdown.
I don't know what I got going on down at school here, but I need some units in here ASAP. We're getting a call reporting one individual has a knife.
A 16-year-old boy, a sophomore at the high school, running through the halls dressed in black, brandishing 2 8-inch long knives.
We've got multiple victims here. We need ambulances here as soon as possible.
Teachers started running out. People were running everywhere. No one knew what to do. It's unbelievable. No one knew that it was happening.
The attacker kept going, stabbing one student after another.
I saw another kid get sliced in the face, and as soon as I saw the blood everywhere, I just ran to the office and said someone's getting stabbed, and then I just left the school.
There was blood right where the double doors are, all over the wall.
Amid the carnage, one wounded student pulled a fire alarm, something he had been trained to do in the school's disaster drills. That move credited with saving lives as students and teachers poured out of the building.
The fire alarm being pulled probably assisted with evacuating the school, and that was a good thing that was done.
Inside the school, the knife-wielding teen was finally confronted by the school's assistant principal, Sam King. Student Ian Griffith watched the scene unfold.
Mr. King was already in action going after the attacker, and he didn't have time to react. He tackled him, and I was right behind him.
Finally, the suspect tackled the rampage over.
Was he saying anything? Was he trying to stab you or Mr. King?
No, we immobilized his hands so he wasn't able to move. I was trying to take the knives out of his hands, but he had a strong grip on them.
The 16-year-old seen here in handcuffs in a hospital gown in custody tonight. His face blurred because he has not yet been charged as an adult. The terrifying ordeal, less than 15 minutes start to finish.
In all, 21 students were stabbed, plus that school security officer. Tonight, 10 of them are still hospitalized, 4 in critical condition, but all of them are expected to survive, as the governor of Pennsylvania said tonight, Diane, in no small part due to the actions of many heroes here, students and teachers.
On this harrowing day. Thanks so much, Ron Claiborne, reporting in from the scene. And so another of America's sons has been added to that gallery of young men who have descended into violence as a nation watched in horror. And this time we know he's a shy sophomore, but what more does the crime say about who he is? ABC's Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas with what the experts are telling us tonight.
Why? Why would a 16-year-old high school sophomore arm himself with knives and try to stab as many of his classmates as possible?
From my understanding, it was just kind of a random thing, and he didn't really have any targets in mind.
In some cases, attacking with no expression, emotionless. He was not a star athlete, not the class president, an average kid who allegedly did something unspeakable, motive unclear. Police are investigating schoolyard rumors that he was bullied. This young assailant joins perpetrators of mass violence in the past: Columbine in Colorado, Paducah, Kentucky, Sandy Hook, Newtown, Connecticut. Young men ages 12 to 20, mesmerized by violence, with simmering dark sides that those around them never fully understood. Brad Garrett is a former FBI profiler.
There's a clear track record with every one of them of sort of displaced anger and rage. And they let it build up over a number of weeks and months until they finally believe they can't take it anymore. If you look at their background, they feel like they were wronged.
But this case is different because the assailant chose not to use guns, but knives.
Anytime you use a knife in an attack, it's much more personal because you literally have to be on top of somebody at an arm's length to stab them.
Tonight, the FBI has seized the suspect's computer, trying to answer that key question of why. Why so much rage? Diane?
All right, Pierre, thank you so much.